Toledo Public Schools leaders say a huge goal is to make students ready for the workforce when they graduate. And to do that, the district offers a number of opportunities during high school to get kids career ready. I visited the auto collision program at Waite High School to see what students are learning there.
We've learned how to change brakes, rotors, calipers, suspensions. We've learned how to paint. We've learned how to change oil.
I teach all the more than basics of what they need to have an entry-level position inside our body shop, local body shops and stuff like that.
And it's going to go, the new bumper is going to go on the car that we just painted.
Okay.
I grew up with two dads that loved working on cars, and I'm just like, and I've always been out there helping them. I've been always handing them the tools, and like they're teaching me, and I'm just like, well, that's what I want to do. So that's what I wanted to do.
My dad asked me what I'm gonna do if my car ever breaks down on the side of the road, and I told him I'm gonna fix it myself.
Because we go over brakes, we'll do like 7 different car lines of brakes. And I tell them, even if you don't do this for a living, you can do your own brakes, you will save yourself thousands and thousands of dollars.
It helps get kids out there who don't plan to go to college. It helps train them for jobs that they might want, and it helps kids discover jobs that they probably didn't think of.
I got past students that are out there working in shops. We got a couple of students that own their own shops and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're a whole lot faster at it than me.
How do you feel when you finish a project?
I feel good about it. Like, I'm finally happy that it looks nice. It looks better than it did when it came to us. Everything looks how it was supposed to be.
The auto field is so many opportunities.
Yeah.
And I just would love to see all my kids to succeed.
This is done now?
Yep, this is done.
All right. Look at that. She did all the work, but it's a new bumper and it has a light. She was much better at it. Yeah, Superintendent Dr. Romules Durant is here with us now to talk more about all those career tech opportunities through TPS and, you know, making them career ready. And I have to imagine you are TPS proud today, aren't you?
Oh, definitely.
Watching those students?
To see them young ladies just go through it and truly understand what they're learning and understanding their skill sets. Just like the other young lady, she transferred it to everyday life. My car stopped working, I told them I'm gonna fix it myself. And that's the autonomy that we want in essence, that whether you're using it as a profession or to support, you know, yourself personally.
Right, exactly, and that's what the teacher said too. You know, hey, now they can do their breaks, and I think I could do my brakes too one of these days. So that's just one example. You know, this is the auto collision course that I visited, but there's a number of other career programs.
Yep, we have 24 career tech programs in our big 6 neighborhood high schools, and then we have 5 magnet high schools with 6 campuses where kids continuously focus on career development. And so at the end of the day, what we want to make sure is that students are aligned to their skill sets, and they allow their skill set to align to programs that align to careers. And so our mantra is to educate you here, to find you opportunity to work here, that ultimately you live here. Yeah.
And the teachers were saying too, you know, they may go on to school, to college or whatever, they may not, but they're there to help facilitate that and to lead them in that direction.
You know, the main thing is once you identify a skill set, a child has a better understanding of what they want to pursue in life. And they may not start off in college immediately, but as you can see, those young ladies, they may start their own shop one day. And they may say, I need to go back to college to pick up some business courses and other things. Now college makes sense to them. There's a strategy in mind. Some are just enrolling, trying to figure life out. And the reality is the more that we get kids in touch with their skill sets and their career choices earlier in age, the better they're off financially, academically, and career-wise.
Yeah, you know, and if we've got parents at home who are going, you know, I want to do right by my kid and I want to help set them up too. 24 different programs. How do parents go about navigating all those opportunities for their students?
So what we do is we assess starting in the 5th grade, all students, and it's called an ambiance assessment. And what we're identifying is their interests, skill sets, and we align it to a career.
Okay.
It gives out a huge report, and so what we tell parents is to make sure that you look for this report. If not, it will be presented at parent-teacher conference. We want parents to reinforce a child's interest merely based on data and not just ultimately what a parent would like to see a child go into. And so what we do is then we speak about the career tech program by doing a celebration in September and October. We do a massive expo at the Glass City Center and expose those kids to their top 5 strengths. And so they go around and visit each one. And then we take them over to experience these programs themselves personally.
Wow, so it's not just one day in high school a student said, yeah, I might want to work as a welder. You know, they are getting, you know, in touch with that in 5th grade, you said, right?
That is correct.
Wow.
You know, and I would have been blessed to do an externship in Germany to see that kids were having to declare their occupation in 5th grade.
Wow.
We want kids to have a better understanding about what they want to do. So if they change their major, they're doing it within that window of time and not in college where you've already financially invested and there's no turning back. And so we just been excited about the opportunities of bringing kids along. And so that first half of the year is really methodically exposing them to it. And then ultimately in January, February, March, some kids are declaring that they want to go on to a magnet school, which is 7 through 12, or some decide to go to a comprehensive high school that has a career tech program aligned to it as well.
Wow. So great opportunities here for these young people. And as you mentioned, they figure it out early that, oh, maybe this isn't for me, instead of when you're 4 years into college and you've put in a lot of money.
And that's exactly it. I mean, when we look at our pre-med and health and science academy or our med tech program at Scott and Bowser, what we'll find is individuals who want to go into the medical field and say, hey, I want to go into nursing. And then they get to the reality that they can't stand blood.
Right.
And so what
It's
we
not
do
gonna
is,
work.
right, we don't move them out of medical space. We say, are you interested in pharmacy? Are you interested in physical therapy? We find another avenue that may be of interest, or we find another choice. But at the end of the day, there's more than one way to be in the medical field, in essence, that you can agree with personally.
Wow, there you go. So helping them to align and to be successful when they graduate, so important. Thank you so much for being here today. And what do you got? How many days left of school? You counting down? You got to count
I
down
try
too?
not to count because I'm on an everyday 365-day calendar. So.
But the kid's something like 2 weeks. So
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and they're counting down.
Well,
That's for sure.
graduation starts next week, and
Wonderful.
so yeah, we got 6 of them coming.
I can't wait to hear about all those stories too about where they're going from here.
No, we're excited. We appreciate industry. We appreciate the news, helping to get the story and the notions out. But I think that's truly being college and career ready. And in TPS, we provide you not only an academic advantage, academic as well as a financial advantage, because certifications and college credit are all for free.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you.
We appreciate